So how's your Creole accent?
It should be better, being that my dad was from Louisiana. Well, yeah, my dad was raised in Louisiana. I have heard a bit of Creole in my life.
Because mine's real bad. Every time I do it, it's not great.
Ironically, I don't see this as a Creole like bayou fishing or region. This is more northeastern, kind of New England.
Oh, yeah. But I was more referencing what Sergio put in the chat.
Yeah.
'Cause that
Time
is
to head on down at the Eldred Bayou, catch us some oars of the deep.
that was pretty good.
Close as I can get.
That was pretty good.
Thanks. All right. So, I already have a game in progress, but that one's real far.
Oh, really?
It is very much far in the story. So we're not gonna do that one.
I have seen the beginning of this game, but
Okay.
like I only just saw to the part where the fish start getting a little weird.
Uh-huh. Well,
And that's
depending on your luck, that can be very early.
Well, yeah, that yeah, it was
That's the
pretty
crazy
early.
thing about this game is that you could theoretically catch one of the weirder ones as your first pull.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They don't like
It is
limit it.
completely random on what you get out of the abyss. So let's find out. Not one of his character, Nick Cage. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Him being in Dead by Daylight, right?
Huh?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage. Not Castle Troy or I forget who he played in Con Air.
Dracula.
Yeah, not Dracula, not Superman,
So wait.
not Ghost Rider.
Wait. They're putting Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight?
Sure enough.
That kind of rules.
Yeah, it really rules. The morning light fills your eyes as you try to sit upright, lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before.
I will check that out, Sergio.
Court man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression, as you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more of the details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light.
Is he Tom Nooking you into owing him money?
Yeah. I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you.
He did have to say it.
So here's our cabin. All these squares is like a Resident Evil attaché case. We have pursuits. Catch a fish for the day. We have our encyclopedia of all these different ones. I forget how many there are. It's like 150 or something like that. We have our map. And then we can collect messages as we are, out there dredging up.
Cruising.
Right. All right. So I got rotate the camera. What else you got? Press A to start fishing. Here's some fish. All right. So here is the mini game for the fishing. So the cool thing about this is that a lot of the fish have different kinds of mini games. They are all timing based, but the timing that you do is different for each one. So I'm gonna start fishing. Bing, bing. Okay.
So if you were to catch more blue mackerel, would the minigame be the exact same timing?
No. Each time you do that mini game, it is different. See how it's bing, bing, and then wait, bing.
Okay.
And bing, bing, bing. So it's still going to be 3 spots on this dial, but mackerels are always going to look like that, but it ain't always going to be mackerels we're fishing for.
How ominous.
You can, let's see what these are. These have a different shape, so that silhouette looks different. So this is still a dial timing thing, but these shapes are different. So I have to find different ways to slot them into my inventory. I'm just going to jam all that we can into the holds, because straight to fish. Teacher says yes. The Dead by Daylight news is amazing.
I have to check that out.
So, you see how this is a dual gauge? There's 2 different things.
Yes.
I will have timings on both of those things.
Simultaneously?
It will jump from one to the other. So I have to hit one, and then it's going to snap to the other, and then I gotta hit the timing on that one. But because this is shallow water and not coastal water, see how it says catchable fish types coastal? I don't have a rod or reel or any sort of equipment that will let me reel in or fish for that sort of fish. This one is coastal, and it's more mackerel. I want a little more variety. Oh, we've got a bottle over here.
Oh, speaking of big news today, I heard 2 other announcements today that I'm very excited about.
Big news.
One that you're definitely going to be like, oh, that's cool, and one that you're going to be like, oh my god.
Mortal Kombat.
I don't know about Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, well, Mortal Kombat 1 was announced today.
Mortal Kombat 1.
Uh-huh.
Wow. I'm glad they finally releasing that game. Futurama is coming to Hulu. And
Right.
New episodes.
Uh-huh.
New episodes will start being on the 24th, the day I leave for the cruise. So
I
will
was
not
shocked to see. I was shocked to see that.
Okay. Hey, you weren't that shocked.
Kind of was.
Well, I knew that they already announced it because there was a big deal about like actors maybe not coming back, and then they were not going to pay him as much.
Right.
So I already knew that it was coming. But it's like literally coming on the day that I'm going on the boat.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I might not be able to watch until I get home.
Right.
Secondly, go ahead with your thing.
Well, so it's past 6 o'clock, and there was a pod of fish here. And at 6 o'clock, the sun goes down, and your options for fishing change.
Oh, is it like...
There are day fish and there are night fish.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So I'm turned around.
The people I watched play this game, they do more kind of talking amongst themselves and then occasionally reference back to the game.
Okay.
So, like, I didn't really know what was going on when I watched them play.
Exposure to the fog and other things increases your panic. Right, lighted.
Yeah, I've seen some other things.
Right. So what is this at night? Okay, so here we go with squid. And it's coastal, so I can get it.
Dude, when you catch weird fish, does that make your panic go up?
I don't think so. By the time I was catching the weird fish, I already had a pretty bright light, and I had a pretty good sleeping schedule.
Gotcha.
Kind of keep that at bay. Later in the game, I was definitely pushing it. I was like driving myself insane on purpose.
Sergio says, you mean get the Game Grumps? No, it actually wasn't the Game Grumps, but it's very Game Grumps adjacent, so fair enough.
Alright, toodle on back to... Also, each time we catch a fish, it updates the encyclopedia. It's an arrow squid. Alright. So you see how my eye up there is like twitchy and kind of red and freaking out?
Yeah, and you got like a cat's eye.
Yeah, he's like on edge because he's seen some weird things in the fog. Usually in the mythos, going to sleep absolutely does not help, right? Step back onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Oh, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. By which he means his boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. Hey, Steve. So
Hey,
to recap,
Steve.
you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. And
Go then. Off you
he's not
pop.
kidding. Because you see how that says stale on those mackerels?
Yeah.
And my squid is fresh. My pod is stale.
Does stale mean unusable?
No, it just means worth less.
So it's like not like rotten or anything.
No, it will go from rotting to rotten, and then once it actually gets to rotted, it changes a different shape. It is no longer a fish in your inventory.
Is it like goop?
Yeah, it's just a pile of mush. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? He takes a certain type of person to last out there. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for the fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different. Why you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you got. So I could sell everything for $128 just by holding this down. Or, like he said, other towns on the map will pay other rates. I basically focused on selling everything here. I didn't do any sort of investigation to see if squids aren't native to the other islands, so maybe the squids that are super easy to find here would be worth more there, but I don't know. I can't say that for sure.
Plus, so what are the chances that it's like, oh, it's like $12, but there it might be.
Yeah, I'm not doing loop routes in friggin' Dredge. Okay, so I've sold everything, and I got 109 out of that 124. The rest went to the town. They're standing outside the fishmonger store. Excellent work. I have no doubt
you'll be able... His hand out, expecting money.
Yes. No way that town didn't turn off the lighthouse so you would crash here because they needed a new fisherman, right? I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? I'm going to. One last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Let's do that right now.
Clayton's like, I'll do it, but not because you want me to, but because I
won't be happy about it.
And I'm going to complain the whole time.
Just constantly. See the shipwright making repairs to damaged hull? She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. If you take on any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures toward the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and cracked. Well above the waterline.
And missing teeth.
Right. Should remember, the bigger equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Okay, so currently, I have 2 places on my boat where I can mount fishing equipment. Now, this basic fishing pole that will give me an additional 35% fishing speed and gives me coastal fishing abilities. So over here, I can get this one that gives me shallow. And this one that gives me shallow with a plus 40 or a plus 10. So these are the same fishing area, but this one gets me an additional reeling speed. So the mini games that I have to do don't take as long. So this one would have to go on the left side of my ship because of the shape of it.
Right.
But this one could go to either side. I would just have to swap it with the one. And you can have 2 poles. It just gets you those different ones. So I would be able to pull in coastal and shallow. But I think I'm okay for
if you
rods
put
right now.
if you put equipment in your inventory slots, you cannot move them after you've placed it, right?
Right. Those get installed. Those aren't just taking up space. Those are locked in place. I like having lights. So I'm going to stick to the daytime for now. So I'm going to get another Ingen. Alright, so now move a little bit faster, which is one of my complaints about the early game. It takes forever to get anywhere. So we have a message in a bottle. Oh, I forgot how long these are. I'm only going to read a couple of these. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and the inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Weird that you couldn't sleep while she didn't install it. That's a very good point. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night. Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Love birds early on in their honeymoon. So we have our upgrade. This is how you will unlock new things. So this is a hydraulic rod that'll let me fish oceanic waters. I did see what's free on Epic. Death frickin' Stranding.
Again?
Again, yeah. I guess I'll do this one. Just to make oceanic rods available. We're going to sleep. It always, by default, sleeps you until 6 a.m. You can interrupt it if you want.
So if you sleep at like 9 a.m., it'll go through the whole day?
If I were to sleep right now, it would sleep for a full 24 hours.
Gotcha.
So, here's something, too. I never could understand this, but I bet it's going to respond. Nope. No response there. When I was playing before, whatever rhythm you call out, you will get that exact response. But I have tried to go where the sound came from, and there's nothing there.
Well,
so I don't know what that is meant to be.
During the nighttime, you can sometimes see a boat out in the distance.
Right.
So you should go. You should go to it.
Should go to it. We're going to. Okay, so this is a dredge. You don't have the equipment for this spot. I
don't have enough
dredge.
badges.
What's this guy? You only owe $30 more on your boat. Where can I get a decent boat like that for under 100? So we're here at a trader. Brightly lit shop, packed with antiques. The shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. The old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. You got anything nice with you today, perhaps? I don't. Sorry to say. Let's get out there and fish. Let's see what we can catch. These are like flounders, I think. Okay, those are shallows, so I can't pull those up. Let's see. More boards. Wreckage. These. Cannot. Those are shallows. Wait, do I have a pursuit right now? Okay. So, I don't have any active pursuits right now.
Deidre asked if you played this already. Yes, Clayton has played it a bit, and I've seen the beginning of it on Let's Plays.
Yeah, I think I've got maybe like 12, 15 hours in it.
Oh, geez, I didn't realize it was that much.
Yeah, which is nearly the whole thing. Okay, so those are... I forgot what those are already.
She says, oh, is that all?
There's a fixture. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes before your eyes can even focus on them. I'm going to place my hand on it. Old stone does not respond to your touch. Yeah, mackerel, yes, you're right. Can't fish for that. Man, I guess I might be stuck in the shallows here for a little while before I can get any of these. They're stuck on coastal or whatever. Yeah, coastal. What are you? Not worthy of the stone ocean, yeah. The ocean stone. Can't get those either. Pulling up a lot of bupkis here. That is a sailfish. Is that what that's called? Blood ocean. Yeah. I love that Steve will never pass up an opportunity. What is that? To make a reference to Blood Ocean.
I bet that's friendly.
Whatever it is, can't pull it up. Even though I wanna. Fish that. Where's the lighthouse? Where's the lighthouse? There I am. And yes, I get turned around in this game a lot. It is so easy to get turned around in this game and get completely lost in the darkness.
I mean, that's just the game. I feel like this game.
Okay. There's this statue.
Because when it gets dark, you just can't see as good.
Right. Old stone does not respond. Old Stone Creamery does not respond to my touch.
But if you tip them $1, they'll sing you a song.
Oh, that's nice. What are you?
What are you? What are you? What are you?
Look inside. Ooh, look at all this stuff.
The early days are so peaceful. I mean, I thought this was basically the game. Just timed it good. Don't be out at night.
My light has gone out. Mysteriously.
I'm sure that's fine.
Yeah.
Don't have the right rod for that.
Right. Going the right way? Okay, lighthouse, there it is. How about you? Can I fish you? No, I cannot fish you. Lighthouse towers above. Okay. We'll go out and grab some fish at nighttime. Hopefully I can get some that are nocturnal. Ah! You may notice that rock wasn't there before.
It's because you couldn't see it. It was too dark.
No, I mean that rock wasn't there before. Not that I didn't see it before. This rock was not here yesterday.
Oh. Maybe
that rock wasn't here last time we came across this gap. It took me forever to realize. It took me most of my gameplay to realize the rocks move. They are not there all in the same place all the time. We can get a messed up one here. Oh, I got a trophy, which is just a really nice one. Okay. You're seeing danger where there is none. I have been out all night. It is 6 a.m. And look, the rocks are gone now. The rocks that were in the middle of this thing are no longer there.
Bruh.
That was like a revelation to me when I realized, because I kept trying to like memorize where to go when I was coming back, and I was like, I don't remember this being here. It was like gaslighting myself, and I was like, what is going on? This wasn't, the rock pattern wasn't like this. No, that was a really neat, very subtle thing. Oh, hi. Watch woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? Come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Go to the fishmonger. I've had a special order come in to a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. 1 gold flounder, 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water in order to catch those fish. The shipwright should be able to sort that out. Let's sell all that I have for 75 smackaroos. Put those in storage. I don't need those yet. That in storage. And then I'm going to go sell these to the trader. You're not forgetting some sleep, are you? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. On that, we can agree. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker out there, please? Sure, why not? Damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly.
And missing teeth.
What would... I have never heard that bell. Why is the bell ringing? Anyways. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Alright. And then where do I gotta go? Little Marrow. Okay, that's this guy. Still no answer. One day they'll answer me. And I am friggin' wired on going on 2 days with no sleep here.
The second bit of news I have
is
that the new Pokemon Home update's coming out on the same day as the Futurama update.
Right.
Futurama's coming out. So if you have a Pokemon Home subscription, you'll be able to move all your little guys into Pokemon Home.
Yeah, so I remember you saying that certain Pokemon could not be... They could be transferred to Pokemon Home before, but not out of it. Does that mean that those can now be transferred out of it?
There are some new ones, but there are still some that are... there are still some that are, like, still trapped.
Gotcha. Okay. Here's a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Nice and fresh. This will do nicely. To pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. 25 smackaroos. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. Crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps read it while you're in the water. So, I'm going to select this. Now, one flounder, one eel. Got it. Anytime I'm moving, I am making progress on reading that. So eventually that'll tick over to 1%.
And what benefit do you get from finishing it?
I don't know yet. It'll tell me once I do it. So I need one flounder and one eel. I think these are flounders, but these might be shallow. Yes. So, as the
I would assume by looking at them that they are flounders, but who knows what you'll pull up.
So I gotta go back to the shipwright, get me a shallow reel. And this is like, just like Deidre said, like, these early days are so peaceful. Like, it's such a slow-paced experience to where you're just like, yeah, going out, catch my fish, come right back, make like 65, 70 bucks, and go to bed, do it again tomorrow.
And see, from everything that I've seen, this is pretty much all it is. I didn't know it gets to a point where you would consider it not peaceful, you know?
I forgot to go to the freaking trader. Ugh. I've only got 100 bucks, and I want to make sure I have as much as possible in case I want to buy any more accessories. Alright. Found anything special lately? Yes, $32 worth of stuff. Alright. Now we can make something happen. And maybe I'll catch some fish. Nope, they're gone. What are these? Can I catch these? Yes, I can. Alright. A little bit more money in the old pocketbook. Now that we're going on our third day of no sleep.
Well, we're not at Brooklyn yet, so.
Right. 50 bucks. Heck yeah. Have you seen that strange red light at night? It seemed to be rising from the west. Alright. Right. What you got for me? These are oceanic. Hello. That is 150 bucks, so we can afford that one. And now my fishing speed is 125%. So I'll be able to pull these in even faster.
You'll be whipping those little motherfuckers out of there.
Yeah, be ripping lips left and right. I will always think that's like the funniest phrase because I saw a fishing T-shirt and it was like stylized, a guy pulling out a fish from the water, and then at the bottom it just like had like super extreme font. It said "Rip that lip." Jesus, calm down. You're supposed to be like relaxed fishing, and you are just dude broing your fishing experience.
Well, you're obviously not fishing correctly.
Apparently, yeah. Not ripping that lip. All right. Now I need flounder and eel. go. All right. Great. Have you ever watched bass tournaments? I have not. Are they violent? Or are they just like super intense? Ooh, there's a trophy. I don't want to miss that. There we go. Okay. And flounder. What's the other one? Some people get super into. Yeah, that's gonna be. That shouldn't surprise me. Any competition, somebody's gonna take it uber serious. We were walking near our house, and we kept hearing like this metallic ping. And as we were walking by, Shelby goes, "I think they have like a batting cage in their yard." And I was like, "Yeah, some people are crazy serious about the sport that they play or that their kids play or whatever it is. They do everything they can to develop their skills as much as possible. I mean, I can't say anything. I have a freaking car lift in my garage.
Dork.
Yeah. All right. So here we have this hold on the left side. So these are going to get dumped back in the water when we're done here. But I can look at them and compare what I have to keep the biggest one. So this one's 31 centimeters. I'm going to grab that one and swap it with this one because that one's 43. So I'm going to get more money for that. That one is more worthwhile in my cargo because of its size, despite it not taking up any more space. So even though it is for this recipe, he is going to pay me for it. And the bigger it is, the more I get paid for it.
If you go further out, do you get bigger fish?
Oh yeah, yeah. So this is all kind of the small stuff here inland. As you get to more, like that reel that I have that is oceanic, that's going to get me like bigger fish, verging on like sharks and big stuff.
Megalodons, you know.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I'm going to pop that in there. And I'll use the trophy one, why not? $62. They want a couple squid and a whole black grouper. I don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. You know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Sell the other $70 worth of stuff. And I think I'm going to go buy a light from the right.
Will that keep that mysterious force from turning your lights off all the time?
No. That's still going to happen.
Cool. You could probably have a short in your battery.
Probably, yeah. I only have 32 cents left to pay on this boat.
And then you don't owe them any money when you bring back fish.
Right. And then I get to keep it all.
You want it. I want the money.
All right. What was it? 2 squid, 1 black grouper. Black grouper. Is that the curved ones?
I thought that was...
I wonder if that's in my encyclopedia. Cod. Is that what that one is? I have not yet caught a black grouper. What is this over here? Those are more flounder? Can't tell. Oh, that's something else. Black grouper. Oh, and I finished reading my book.
There's a real page turner, that one.
Uh-huh. And then 2 out of squids. I can't see a frickin' thing. I don't even know where am I pointed. Okay, there's a lighthouse. A little stubbier than an actual black grouper says. Oop. Just Quentin.
Oh, I thought you were saying says oop.
Hiya. What are you? More grouper. Where's a squid when you need one? There's nothing out here. Those aren't squids. Those are like rays. I don't. This will be worth a lot. But I have to figure
They
out.
know you're after them, Mrs. Quentin.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you use that space to the left to temporarily set him in to maneuver around?
Right. There we go. That's what most of this game is. Finding a place for the stuff you catch. Uh-huh, yeah. Ooh, a shard ray. I want to keep that one. There's a message in a bottle out there, but...
Hey, wait a minute. That rock wasn't there.
And this is why I wanted that light, because I know how easy it is to just slam into something that wasn't there when you drove past it last time. That shard ray is going to get me some serious money. Fisherman! What is it?
Hopefully more than the 37 cents you have left
Let's hope.
on your...
On the boat. You look a touch troubled. Is the fog starting to get to you? Completely normal around here. Nothing to worry about. With a good night's rest, it'll be right as rain by morning. It is morning. Yeah, sleep for 39 minutes and you'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to put 33, 31, 39. There's that. That'll be fine until I hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. This is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it out on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish, too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more.
Well, that was cool.
250 bones. And the boat's paid off. And is looking at you through the cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me at Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be
How does he
waiting.
know that?
What's that?
How does he know that the fishmonger extracted from it?
He was watching.
What a creep.
He's always watching. Okay, so that's done. So I get a 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. Finish that. And do that. X on my map. Here's walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. The town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. Her old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. We know you have your choice of New England fishing towns, and we appreciate you fishing with us today. Okay, so if I bring her materials, then I can upgrade the ship. So, right now I just have 2 wood. Give me another light space and dump these here. But I need a metal scrap to actually complete that one. Rays don't have scales. This one does. So it makes it so corrupted.
And gross.
What is this? Oh, it's telling me about the buoy. Let's see. Those are more flounder. What's my deal? I need arrow squid is what I need. But I also go talk to this guy.
Are those sharks?
I believe it is, but who knows? I don't have the right rig for that.
Come on, just kind of wiggle your pole down there. Someone take a bite.
Do that thing where you get a bass to shove your whole fist in its mouth.
Oh, what's that called? Noodling?
I think so, yeah. Ruined mansion. The man is standing in the doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things. You did in fact call it. Art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. You have something for me. With the handkerchief to the collector, he holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. The proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. I don't know. I can imagine quite a bit. I accept. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. So, I have a dredge crane. I need a ring, necklace, watch, music box, and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. I'm gonna go look in your workshop.
And there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, yeah.
Right. You can go home to let your eyes to adjust the dim light. I want to pick up the items. I find some horrifying creations amongst the Demetrius. Among the detritus. Demetrius. Can't believe I said that. I'm going to put that in storage.
To be honest, I wouldn't have even thought. I thought that Demetrius was like the name of the boat or the name of the boat or something.
The SS Demetrius. Alright. We're done there. Search for relics. Do a little fishing. See if we can catch anything new. For some money. Those are the ones we caught before. Yep, Sergio, very excited we found the cultist.
If there's one thing Sergio's always excited about is us finding cultists.
Yep. More eels, why not? All right. That one's tapped. Ooh, message in a bottle. And something else over there in the distance.
Oh, if you take that message to a bottle to the Zora King, he'll let you get into King Jabu Jabu's belly.
Oh, neat. That's probably the most stressful mini game, just because when you are doing those mini games, time is passing, and you are stuck in this menu. So you could theoretically like be snuck up on by someone or something, and okay.
Yeah, that's stressful.
The consequences of being caught are nearly universally bad. For you. There we go. Need these arrowfish. That's arrow squid. How can I do this?
This game is so creepy, dude.
It's just quiet. There's a lot of quiet time where it's just you and the water. All right, that's all I can hold. And I want to. Oh, that's too big for me, anyways. I don't know what that aura is all about.
went moip. That definitely wasn't there before. All right. Pulling in at 1 a.m. Around these. Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries the wreckage from the sea. You're pulling in at 1 a.m. I've been in bed for 4 hours. We are not the same.
Natural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on.
You don't know me.
I approach a woman sitting on the dockside. What's it like out there? Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Gotta be quite a sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward. Moving along. I can't go back. He's gazing out to sea again. Lost in thought. If you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move? I mean, really move? There's an island I've heard about. Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber. 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit, too. Stack it up at Steel Point when you have everything. I'll pay you when the job's done. Oh, all right. Fishmonger. I have such a squid you won't believe. $100. Meaning to talk to you about new business venture, crab pots. I am not interested in crab pots.
Crab pots are great in Stardew, though.
Are they?
Yeah.
Fiddler crab and a common crab.
They're an okay way of making decent passive money.
Okay. All right. So, one thing I want to do is get this thing installed. Sign of Ruin. The symbol of the deep is carved into this small talisman. It's sure to draw the attention of those attuned to it. Cargo. There we go. I'll put it down here. So I think that will increase my likelihood of pulling in corrupted things.
Right.
So
That's what I'm shooting for here. And then I have an arterial engine, which looks like propeller blades mounted to a heart. Bony blades of this grotesque engine are driven by a pulsing heart. It beats in time with your own. Lovely.
Nice.
We have more X's on the map. We have more pursuits. We have more messages, but I ain't reading those.
Must be a lot of words.
Yeah. I have a lot of money. So can I do anything to this here ship? That's shallow. That's shallow. So it's 410. I want to keep my coastal. I guess I can't do anything just yet. But flexible fishing pole that has coastal and shallow. I'm gonna put point. Oh, do I not have any? I thought I had points. Oh, I guess not. I thought I did. All right, let's see if that talisman will get us any weird stuff.
Can't get much weirder than this.
Ah! Okay. There's not really like jump scares. There's just things that happen, and because you're kind of on edge, they kind of count as jump scares.
There's definitely at least one jump scare that I've seen.
There is. I can't remember what it is, so maybe it'll hit me again. Alright, so there's my 2 scraps that builder lady needs. Where's the lighthouse? There's the lighthouse. I think... Is that a pile of wood? That looks like a pile of wood. Only one. Great. Tornado in the background. That's great. Love to see that.
Yeah, if you get inside of it, the spirit of the wind will show up, and then you got to shoot him 3 times, and then he'll teach you the teleporting song.
I feel like you might be slightly confused about what game we're playing.
Clearly, you've never played video games before.
Oh, that was not wood. That was research. Did you see that a snake caused a power outage in Austin? No, I didn't.
No.
That sounds
Hilarious.
everyone involved. Wouldn't exactly call it hilarious, but hey. Alright, so I have...
It's more of hilarious, like, oh, are you freaking kidding me? That,
Right,
like,
yeah.
the system is so bad in the state of Texas that a snake can just cause a huge power outage.
Fix it, Ricky. There's the map. There's the map. I gotta
Run
go.
up to Ricky's house and be like, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it.
Alright, I'm just gonna doodle on over to this place. Yeah, I definitely... Yep, that's... It made a flesh fuse. This is like how I spent maybe 4 of the
12 to 15 hours was like not
cruising
completing,
around.
Yeah, not completing story at all, just fishing.
Bro, you should see what I'm doing in in Tears of the Kingdom. I have done so much
Specifically avoiding story.
I have done so much and have done 0 story.
Uh-huh. Yeah. With all the necessary materials, you should let the builder know. Return to the builder. A smart thing would be to wait till morning, but where's the fun in that? Oh no, that sound. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
What does that mean?
It's a ghost boat.
Oh, yeah, that's the jump scare I know about.
Okay. Just hoping I don't slam into any rocks that I'm not expecting to see.
He's just coming to say hi.
Great. I don't want him to. I don't want to say hi. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
My light went out, which means my visibility's even lower.
If you turn your light off, he'll actually have a harder time seeing you.
Is he really?
Yes.
I know that.
But you will also not see lights.
Right. It's a game
Yeah,
warden.
Yeah, I know about the ghost boat.
All right. Lady Builder. Since it's wasting time, let's get moving. Sure. I won't tell you about the ghost boat I just saw.
He doesn't care about the ghost boat.
Good riddance to you, Greater Marrow. Onward bound. Alright, let's get after it. That's a lightning strike. Oh no. Where do I gotta go? Okay, hopefully. Hopefully he's far enough away that he doesn't pick up on us. Oh, I saw something there. Okay. Made it safely. This'll do. Thank you, fella. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome back anytime. I've got research. Heck yeah, I can unlock so many freaking things with these.
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay, so engines I'm okay on, but I want this flexible fishing pole. Oh, show. Then I can have one rod on one side that will get me shallow and coastal. And then I can put that improved reel on the other that will get me oceanic.
And then if you get enough views on it, Facebook will probably pay you.
What in the world does that mean? Oh,
On
reel.
on your reel.
Jesus.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Thank you. Here all night.
Validation.
I'll be here all night.
The next 54 minutes. No. 26 minutes. I don't know where that number came from. We need to dry dock, I think. Oh wait, no, this is something else. I do have materials that I can commit, so I'm gonna Here, I'll do this one. Then I need to go here. And I got 440 bucks. So I can sell both of these because that one rod is going to replace both of them. So sell that. Sell that. And then I have to... Yeah, I'm basically going to lose this. I have to put that in storage. But I will have 460 bucks! God dang. I was like, that is that expensive? That's 410 bucks? Oh my god. Basic fishing, simple skimmer, weighted line. Oh wait, I have stuff I can sell to the trader. I forgot about that. Let's go do that. Well, they're not going to get a whole lot of money for these, but at least they won't be taking up space in my inventory.
If it wasn't for the creeping horror constantly irking at the back of your conscience while you're playing this game, it'd be a pretty relaxing and chill game.
Yeah, and if you play it this way, like going to bed at night, only fishing for it during the day, and not bothering with the story, it is a incredibly relaxing game.
Yeah, they put Nick Cage in this game too.
Yeah. Still out there, somewhere, in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. And is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but the tremors of grief rack his body. Notice you have some dredging equipment installed in your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, you think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. You wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. You recognize it anywhere. If there's any chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. I do, in fact, have the buckle already. This is his. Thank you. Bless you. You've returned him to me.
Oh, I didn't sneeze.
Anything I can help you with? Strange occurrences. I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over. Begging anyone who would listen. Howling into the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Goodbye. Sell this for $7.50. I have 2 of these. I don't think I want that. I think I want this. There we go. How is my hold? Okay. Plenty of room. Let's go fishing in this fishing game. Those, I think I've caught plenty of times. Yep. I try to do the like slime ranger thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it matters, but I try not to catch too many of the same things over and over and over again. This. Oh, these are whatever those things were. I can't remember. Grouper? Are they grouper?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Grouper, I just met her. God, that's what it was.
Oh, the angled ones?
Yeah. What is you? You is too big for me.
Me, I'm a handful.
Those are... Maybe that was the grouper? Here we go. Oh, that's another shard ray. Okay. And
Will they give you an insane amount the second time as well?
Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go. Ah, what is that?
The one jump scare I know. That's the boat.
You stole my shard ray. Where's the lighthouse? I'm turned around.
Yeah, that was the boat.
Oh, where do I go? Where do I go?
I don't think it's chasing you anymore.
I don't want to be out here anymore. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. Always nice when the onyx horizon stares back into you. It was a no boat. It was an anglerfish. You are like day 5 of no sleep. That's a good point. Dude is strung out. This book out back would be useful to you. And my shard ray. And push the shipwright. Repair it. $60. And why not? Let's go. Let's go to bed. Get this dude back in his right mind. Okie doke. Back at it again.
The white vans?
You know it. Great Marrow. Why is that marked out there? These for relics? Can't remember why that's marked. I don't need materials just yet. The lady told you about a shipwreck behind the island. Oh. I wonder if has to do with this. It does, in fact.
Neat.
This is the biggest key I've ever seen in my life. Alright, so we have found a relic, so that goes back to Blackstone Isle. Blackstone Isle. Right, yeah. I may as well fish with the key. Oh, one of these days I'm going to fish for you.
One day.
Not today. One day. Fish rose. Definitely opened something that should not be.
This is the place with the cultists, right?
I think so. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. Seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Tell me. He handed the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision as you stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. My intuition tells me that it's just telling me where the next thing is. Now I have the ability of haste. I should read. Haste adds speed to your engines, but increases panic and engine heat.
Well, that doesn't sound like a good trade.
Yeah, but it sure is fun.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty panicked when my vision goes red.
And you get chased by ghost boat / angler monsters.
Controller was rumbling like crazy just then. I don't know why.
You know what would freak me out in this game is if you were like out in the ocean and you just see a shape go underneath you in the water.
Yes, this game does not make any exceptions for thalassophobia. It is what it is.
Oh, it doesn't have a thalassophobia slider?
No. There was a fishing spot here, but it went away because it was 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Oh.
See, that's what I mean. Sometimes there's a response, but I have no idea where it comes from.
What could it mean?
I don't know. I still can't figure it out.
Could you maybe go to where the sound was?
That's what I thought, but you only get one chance. See, it doesn't respond the second time. It only does it every once in a while, and I have no idea what it's meant to be. It's just an ambient thing. I want to go to that spot. That frickin' post out there. Probably don't want to know who or what it responds. Yeah, exactly.
I want to know.
Be thankful that it's so far away.
I want to know. Well, there he is.
Oh, what that was. Oh, hi.
What?
There was a little, like, red swirl. That.
Oh.
I don't know.
Bro, this is so creepy.
It is. It'll get to you if you let it.
But, like, creepy in a way I like.
Huh? Yeah. Well, you like that kind of stuff anyways. I don't at all. Oh, wow. That's way out there. Oh, yeah. One of the things that they added in one of the updates is that you can now zoom in on the map. You could not do that before. And you can mark things. You could not do that before. Let's get some fish in. Make some money if I want to upgrade those components. That's it. One pull. Ridiculous. Ah. Okay. What's with all these like super low stock fishing spots? One each out of these things. It's ridiculous.
I don't at all, says the man tempting all of the fate, giving himself sleep deprivation and going out at night. Oh.
Oh, you're right. Probably fished them recently. Oh, straight. Swear to God. Lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Excuse me? Your engine. It sounds like... Sorry. I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. All right. Meanwhile, my eyes are the size of
Up
golf
here?
balls. Yeah, my eyes are up here. $64, please. Mayor appears in front of you on the dock. His face swims before your eyes. His words blur with the waves crashing around you. Are okay? See fog shapes rest. Careful. Nightmares. Stumble past him into town. You've got things to do, after all. Let's get half an hour sleep. So this, I'm going to sleep, and then as soon as my eye goes away, I'm going to cancel it out so I don't waste an entire day sleeping. As much as I would love to. I've done it. I'll do it again. Don't tempt me.
Bye, gum.
There's another one of those spiritual spots. Throwing it out. Just pull here. Alrighty. That'll be worth quite a bit. Sleeping for an entire day sounds great. It's not bad. I told Logan about when Shelby was out of town. I spent my entire day on the couch watching Simpsons on Disney Plus, and he was like, "That sounds amazing." I was like, "It's not bad."
Ain't got shit to do today.
All right, quite a bit from that spot. Simpsons did in fact do it.
Simpins.
I need to make some space up here. More?
There's always more.
Can't. Well, I mean, in that session, I could have kept fishing. Oh well. There we go. That book is done.
I mean, you know the old saying.
On the efficiency,
Yeah.
I'll sell $127 worth of stuff, and then immediately leave and do it again. 'Cause I want that friggin' reel. One pull. Ridiculous. Ooh, a trophy. Alright. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Snag squid. That looks pretty
Cool.
rude.
It kind of looks like. Do you remember anything about Nightmare Before Christmas?
No. I don't think I've ever actually watched that movie all the way through.
Well, there's one like monster guy who has like a mouth that goes all the way around his head.
Really?
It kind of looks like that guy.
Gotcha. How can I do this? I can clear up a few of these spots. There we go. I can get one more in here. Nope, it's already completed. Okay. Who's honking? Someone's honked at me.
Your mom.
Nothing. Yeah, I really like the confidence and the dedication to the silence at night, because a lot of times there's no music. It's just the waves and the wind, and it takes a lot of confidence in your gameplay experience to not smooth it over with some sort of ambient music.
Which seems to only be during the day and in the towns.
All right, $512. So I can get that reel. I've been wanting real bad. Real bad.
I get it.
There's a book. I get a book. Free book.
I love how that sound effect just sounds like none of them mean it.
It's completely canned. And then let's start reading that. Correct engine operation. Tasting tongues writhe wildly around sets of yellowed, crooked teeth. The top row are flattened like human molars. Great. Lovely. Alright, now that I got my oceanic attachment, let's go do some deep fishing. The sun be moving. What's my storage like? Okay. So you'll notice that because my holds are now taken up by more equipment, I have less room for fish.
Right.
So one of the things you can do is upgrade the size of your hull. You get additional spots.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
I am, in fact, going to require a larger vessel. Alright, so I got me a bronze shark, I think is what that was. I basically can't do anything else with that in the holds. But that's going to be worth quite a bit of money. Lovely day. And $7 for one fish. Heck yeah, dude. What are my... I'm not doing the crab stuff. That takes too long. Music box. Let's head out to Gale Cliffs. Oh, I'm still zoomed in. Before we get out of here, so we can see a different region.
I don't think I've seen any of the other regions from what I've seen.
Yeah, it's gonna take us a million years to get there with these engines. Headed the right direction, yes I am. Maybe we'll see some of the other depth types. So that's coastal. Which one is this? Also coastal.
I would imagine everything out here is going to be coastal.
Yeah, because we're getting near the shores here. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's also spyglass. What's your deal, sunshine? You approach a hooded figure. Swathed in dark blue robes, their face is barely visible.
There's that cultist you were talking about, Sergio.
Fishermen, please help. You barely hear their rasping whisper above the wind and waves. Fulfill the hunger. The hooded figure unfurls an old paper scroll. They point to a shape shown at the top. It appears to be a blue mackerel. A mackerel? I can get you a mackerel, buddy. No problem. But not right now. Go see these Gale Cliffs. What are you? More rays. That's some more rays.
But the moon's not even out right now.
Right, it isn't. Couldn't be a more rays. I constantly, I know the driving in this is incredibly easy. You just point forward. Right now I'm just pushing up on the left stick, but I always want to correct that and pull in the direction of the ship, and it makes me constantly veer off course of where I should be. So I have to tell myself, just like, you can point the camera any, oh no, oh no. I have to consciously not correct for the camera.
Yeah, I'd be wanting to do that the whole time.
Traveling merchant. Ahoy there. Ahoy, ahoy there. You're a new face. A fisherman.
Boy.
Perfect. We should get along like a house on fire. I'm a traveler and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them. I'll take them on board and sell them at the next town I come across. Likewise, I haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock, see if there's anything that takes your fancy. And then she's got some other things that she wants for me, but we won't take too much time for that. Let's see what this is. Message in a bottle. You new fish? You are new fish. Where are you? Waxy bass.
Waxy bass. Is that like a real type of fish, or is that a corrupted fish?
No, that's just a black sea bass.
Oh, you were saying black sea bass. I thought you were saying waxy bass.
Waxy bass, yeah. I did put a strange inflection on it. New spots now that it's nighttime. Not that I could friggin' see them. What are you? What are you? Oh, so here's a different kind of minigame, you see?
Yeah.
So the dots come up and I have to like time it properly.
Oh.
So yeah, there's lots of different ways for you to complete these reeling minigames. Nope. I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here, we consider aged conger eels to be particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. Absolutely not. Feed them to the friggin' dog. Normally we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dog keeps digging them up and eating them.
Look at that face. Oh, did I do that?
I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? Sure, why not?
We don't have one of those, right?
No, but basically I have to catch one and let it sit in my hold until it is like on the verge of rotting, and then I can bring it
Oh, so like aged is one of the steps.
No, it's fresh, stale, rotted. I think there might be one after stale before rotting. But it's basically she wants a rotting but not rotten tongue or eel.
Oh, so it's fresh, stale, rotting, and rotten.
I believe that's the thing. Yeah, it's rotting, and then once it's rotten, it turns to a completely different thing on screen.
Getcha. What's this? That's the bayou coming out of them.
Ooh, that's a new thing. I have room for one of these things.
Oh, that's an angled guy.
Blackmouth salmon. Here. Aye. So very slow. I don't think my boost works in reverse.
Not with that attitude.
Oh, the freaking birds! They're gonna steal my stuff.
Yeah, I saw this too. And there's nothing they could do about it.
Oh my god.
They took it. There's got to be some way you can fend them off. Like an upgrade or something.
Well, you can put it in storage. And I think maybe your horn might scare them away, but I have no idea. Okay. So they didn't steal my blackmouth salmon. They just stole a few black sea bass, which isn't the worst thing. I do gotta go over to the shipwright. Onboard Scarecrow, yeah.
Bring me the lower horn.
How much money do I have? $200. Okay. What is that?
Oh!
Why is so much stuff attacking me out here?
Your ship is like on fire, dude.
I can't afford to fix this now. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. You stole my blackmouth salmon. Dang it. $47. Yeah, you have to pay hardly anything for these. I don't have anything to upgrade those. So yeah, that's a little bit of Dredge.
I like this game.
As you can see, there are bigger and bigger fish. Some of them larger than your boat.
Can you catch that big scary guy?
I don't think so. I think he's more of a thing to just like, you get better and better at running from him. But as far as I know, I don't think that's one to be caught. If you catch that one, it may as well have caught you.
Gwen says he thought he saw a fishing prompt come up.
Oh god, I hope not.
I was too busy going, to notice something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Just gonna go back to the dusty pontoon where it's safe. Sell my friggin' fish. $63. A pittance. But yeah. That's a look at Dredge.
I like it.
It's fun. It's a lot of just kind of controlling your own pace. You can do stuff on the storyline if you want. You can grind materials to improve your ship. You can search like dredging spots for research. What do they call it? Like research points to unlock new hardware. So there's a bunch of different ways you can play it. that don't involve the storyline. Like, the storyline is the storyline. You're just gonna go through, do the things that people ask, go get a mackerel for the guy in the robe or whatever it is, little stuff like that. But as far as like how you outfit your ship and what you do with it, like some people are going to be more into crab fishing than I am. I don't like the crab fishing. I think it's passive and it's just not very fun. But it's a lot of fun. I really, really like it. So yeah, tomorrow is Friday, so tomorrow is Yakuza, right?
Yes, I'll double check real quick.
Nearly.
Yes, Yakuza 4 Remastered.
Yep. All right. So yeah, thank you very much, Logan, for joining me in some Dredge.
You're in that help me understand mode, aren't you?
I did, yeah. Thank you, Brandon.
Brandon pops in. You're welcome. Pops
No
out.
problem.
Hey, I've been wanting to play this game, but I think I'm having just as much fun like watching it than playing it.
Yeah.
He's not.
He's not. Yeah, I'm Clayton. He is not.
I mean, I could also say that and be accurate.
It's true. Everybody in this company but me can say that. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm glad. Sergio forgot to say that he's glad we met FF today. Finally.
Oh,
She's my
I'm
fave
glad.
of the Joe Bros this time around.
I'm glad you didn't spoil it because I haven't watched it yet.
It's just a cool character. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with some Yakuza 4 Remastered with Shelby and I. Check the website for our links. Go to the Discord. We got a YouTube or two. We got a Facebook and an Instagram. We got lots of stuff.
That's all true. Everything he's saying.
Right. But yeah, we will be back tomorrow night at 9:30 Eastern as we play some more video games. Have a good night.
Good night.